Yes, get to the bag, know where the stacks at. Straps with the zips in the bag, this ain't a backpack. KJ getting lit with the gas, I'm about to match that.
Spark the flame, lit with the gas, you tryna match him. J like a baton, we bout to pass it like the track team. I was flipping 1080p's, these ain't a flat screen. Most of y'all was scared to take a shot just like the vaccine. She know that she killing it, I love the way she head hunting. Patient at the table for a meal, I see the bread coming.
What's good, DMV? Welcome to the Matchup Podcast, your number one source for everything Commanders and everything else. Right here, we break it down more than plays. Let me introduce myself. I'm Bones. This is my brother Slim Shad. Like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Matchup_podcast on everything. Yeah, let's get into it. Week one.
Big motherfucking win for the Commanders, man.
Yes, sir. So let's start them off with some good news and bad news, man. What's happening?
Okay, for the good news, big motherfucking win for the Commanders, man. We needed that right there, yeah. Start off the season good with 1-0. And the bad news is them penalties, man. We got a lot of penalties and we got to shake some rust off. I really think Terry not being there had something to do with that.
I think not even just Terry, man. I think just having the offense out there in the preseason for only one series, didn't throw not one pass, literally just marched down the field. I mean, we scored a touchdown, you know what I'm saying? But the rust was definitely there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, it was a lot of holding, offsides, couple passes was off target, you know what I'm saying?
False starts.
Yeah, all that. So it's week one. We got the W. Not against a good team, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, everybody up there in New York, Giants fans. I mean, it just is what it is. We keep it real on here. Y'all some shit. So, you know.
What was that, 3-13 last year?
Yeah, who knows? Who cares?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, Russ was there. A couple of things, you know, didn't really go how I planned it. I felt we left at least 10 points on the board. Because I know, for one, the clock mismanagement.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At the end of going into halftime, going into the second half, we had that bad penalty with about 3 seconds left. Called intentional grounding with the clock still moving, so that's automatic.
10-second runoff.
Yeah, 10-second runoff or whatever. Wasted at least 3 points right there. And then I know JD kind of overshot Terry. He wasn't like a mile away from scoring. Kind of like overthrew him. That was 6 right there. So honestly, for real, at the least the game should have been 31-6. Honestly,
oh yeah.
For real, so
yeah,
but you know, can't have everything our way. But other than that, as far as stats go, Jaden Daniels had a good game. 19 for 30, 232 yards, 1 touchdown.
Hey,
no interceptions, no turnovers. That's the main thing. He also ran the ball. What was it? 11 carries. Or what was it? Nah, it wasn't 11. Nah, I don't know. I don't see it right now, but he had about 68 yards. I do remember his yardage was about 68. Debo chipped in. I know he had about
one rush for 19 yards, but it was a big 19.
Yeah, and then 7 passes for 77 yards. Terry, 26 yards. 27, excuse me. Noah Brown, 2 receptions, 27 yards. Austin Eckler, 3 receptions, 31 yards. Jalen Lane, 1 reception, 10 yards, but it was crucial. We needed that. It was on 3rd down. So yeah, pretty good showing from the offense. Like I said, a lot of sloppy shit going on, a few penalties or whatever, but you know, we'll get to it. The defense was really impressive, man. What did you think about the defense?
Man, the defense, they did they motherfucking thing. Now, of course, like we said, there was some penalties. So, there's some things we could get better on. But what I will say is that defense kept Russ on his toes all game. That man was not comfortable at all.
For sure.
And once them sacks came along, he knew what time it was.
Yeah.
So, I was loving the defense for this game.
Yeah, on the defense side of the ball, I know Armstrong had a sack or half a sack. Payne had a sack and a half. A lot of pressures on Russell Wilson today. Really didn't get a whole lot of time to get comfortable in the pocket. he got a couple, you know what I'm saying, long passes off, but not normally what, you know what I'm saying, you would see from Russell Wilson. Really didn't have a good showing out there. Nobody really did. Shut down their running game. Tracy and Scatterbo really couldn't get it going. So, yeah.
Matter of fact, Scatterbo got he got stuff for a loss for 2 yards.
Yeah. But he still, Neighbors did all right. They had 5 receptions for what? 71 yards. Wendell Robinson caught a lot of passes, especially in the first half. He had 8 receptions.
He was
like
working.
70 something yards. So yeah, I mean, as far as like the new guys go, what'd you think about Von Miller? What'd you think about Javon Kinlaw? Those guys on defense, what you think about that?
I feel like Kinlaw was most definitely all over the place causing chaos, man. And that's exactly what we need. Because while they so worried about him, that opens it up for everybody else to get to work.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, Payne was getting it in.
Yeah, Kinlaw had a good game, man. I was impressed with Kinlaw. I wasn't really too sure, you know, what we was going to get out of him because, you know, this is his 3rd team in about 4 or 5 years. He really couldn't get it going with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get it going with the 49ers either. But, you know, our GM knows him pretty well. Kind of, you know, giving him another chance. So hopefully he's back home now. He a Kenilworth nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he back home, back around the way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, change the scenery, or not so much to change the scenery, but just some comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being back around the way. Hopefully
for sure.
you know what I'm saying, boost big man confidence or whatever. So shout out to Javon Kinlaw, man. Shout out to Kenilworth and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Decent game from Miller had a quiet day, only 1 tackle.
Yeah, but I think he's
jumped
still
off
getting into the
sides.
swing of it.
He jumped off sides 1 time.
He's still getting into the swing of everything.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I like the defense though. You know what I'm saying?
Looking good, man.
What do you think about the Giants, like pass rushing their defense? Everybody keep talking about they front 4 or they not front 4, front 7 with Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns and Abdul Carter.
Every one of their new additions just about got a sack today. So yeah, I will say that their defensive line was putting in work, but that's about the only good thing I could say about the Giants today, for real. Their defensive line, because everywhere else just looks shaky. Your offense can move the ball down the field, but if you can't score in the red zone, if you come out of this game with only 6 points, yeah, your defense is pretty much all you got.
Yeah, for sure. I think, Brian Burns kind of got off to a hot start. He had 2 sacks. Then he got hurt for a little bit.
Thibodeau got a sack.
Yeah, Thibodeau got a sack. Dexter Lawrence ain't really do nothing for real. I know he killed us last year, but, you know, it is what it is with that. But, you know. Other than that, man, we going to take a break for a second. Roll it up. Pull up. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back to y'all in a little second. Alright, man, we back at it. Let's go through some key plays from this game. Like I said, man, there was a lot of good things, a couple bad things, but we're gonna focus on the good right now. Starting off, Giants first drive, Kinlaw had a tackle for loss. Payne showed up, so I think with those 2 interior linemen, that's gonna cause a lot of havoc, especially if we can get some consistency with those guys. And
mind you, they running 7 plays inside the 5-yard line, y'all.
Yeah.
7 plays. Didn't come out with a touchdown.
Yeah, didn't get a touchdown off need, and had one of them. So
that's some work right there.
I think we do got a good rotation with Goldman, Newton, Kinlaw, and Payne. So that's a good solid 4 guys that you can, you know what I'm saying, rotate as far as your tackles go.
Sure.
Yeah, Noah Brown had a good 18-yard catch early in the first quarter. Even on our first drive, what you think about Zach Ertz? You know what I'm saying? He got false start. And then he came right back to him on 3rd and 10. Ball hit him right in the chest, boom, dropped it. But he made up for it. You know what I'm saying?
He most definitely did.
Still got a touchdown. So that's one thing that you do like to see in your quarterback. You know, if somebody make a mistake, You know what I'm saying? Don't
Well,
shy away from him for the rest of the game.
Speaking of
Have some
that,
faith in him.
I remember when he threw that pass to Jalen Lane, he dropped it, and then the next play, that's when he threw the 10-yard pass. So when he caught it. So that's confidence right
The
there.
second half, John.
Yeah, the second half. That's in the second half. But
Yeah.
it back to what you were saying, just showing like, look, you messed up, but we gonna run that back, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
sure.
tripping.
So that's just showing the camaraderie that the guys have and the trust that they have with each other, as far as on the offensive side. Surprisingly, Chris Moore got called up from the practice squad. He only had one catch, but it was a big catch, 34 yards.
It was probably the
longest-
biggest catch
the
we had
longest-
in the game.
Yeah, the
It
longest
was a big play.
Longest play of the game. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think it was the longest. I think that Krosky Merritt running the
42.
Yeah,
that was for 42.
Yeah.
But as far as passing though, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the longest one. Pause. Krosky Merritt, Bill. We just call him Kill Bill.
That's his new name after that game, huh?
That's bruh new name. Kill.
He lived up to all his expectations in one game, y'all.
Yeah, 7th round pick too. So you know what I'm saying. That just goes to show that we making strides as far as like getting better management stuff.
Oh,
gotta
for
be
sure.
Better from
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying, top to bottom, not
From
just
ownership down.
So
Yeah.
we got people in there that's really about football and not just trying to make money and sell tickets. So you know what I'm saying. We just gotta.
Let's also not forget that our rookie has done this. He's the first rookie since Alfred Morris to score a touchdown in his debut as a running back.
His debut.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah,
that's
man.
history right there.
Yeah, man. We remember number 46, man. Shout out to Alfred Morris,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Wherever the fuck he doing. Debo had a good showing. Hey, I want to get one thing straight. Where my camera? Right here. Hey, look, listen to me, man. Hey, check this out.
Come in,
man.
nigga.
All y'all niggas that was talking all that shit, talking about Debo fat, and he need to play running back. Oh, he need to play tight end. Oh, put him on the line. Shut your bitch ass up!
We heard y'all. We
Stop
heard
playing
y'all
with
too.
me, man. Yeah, got a tutty on y'all boys. We showed y'all a little sample of it in the preseason of the jet sweep when he got 19 yards. But we did he kind of ran like a misdirection kind of.
Some okie doke shit.
And then swung back.
He motioned across,
the
then
backside.
ran behind the man when he started to play.
Yeah,
Took the
19
hand
yards.
off and was gone. I'm talking about weaving through defenders.
And then not even that though, you know what I'm saying? Shot down for getting a touchdown, but the blocking downfield, man.
Yeah,
Chris Rodriguez, number 22, making plays down the field.
and
Bates
that
was
pin
in
down
there.
block by McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey was up there working, and 78 was down the field. So we had 4 guys that kind of just, you know what I'm saying, paved the way for him out there. Debo, 7 catches, 77 yards, 1 rush for 19 yards and a touchdown. Let me see who else. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it as far as like offense.
Everybody was active. That's
Everybody
the
was active. So, we had the touchdown from a running back, tight end, and a receiver. So all the skill positions scored today. You know what I'm saying? No turnovers. So that was a good thing. Defensively, we did stop the run. I'm not sure exactly how many yards. I'm not sure exactly how many yards we held him to, but Tyrone Tracy didn't do nothing. I forgot the other.
He had a couple runs for a loss.
Yeah.
We
We
was
was in the backfield.
yeah.
Scatterbo, he ran over a couple of us. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but we was
Right.
getting back home on him too.
Yeah, what he did. Actually, you know what's crazy though, bro? I was actually hoping that the Commanders would have drafted Cam Scatterbo, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember John Rick? Well, I don't know. That was before
Riggo, man.
before our time and shit. I mean, I know who the nigga is or whatever, but that would have been a cool look, big old white boy back there, just running motherfuckers over and shit. That's football to me. That's good Redskins football. That's Commanders football. That's NFC's football, man. Run the fucking ball. Run them niggas over, man. Just keep pounding that jump.
But the running back room we have with JCM, aka Kill Bill,
Yeah, we got a nice
I
rotation.
take it, man.
We got Eckler in there, Rodriguez, McNichols. We actually had 4 running backs active today. All 4. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good, change of pace for everybody. Then we still had Jaden rushing for 68 yards.
Right.
So, let me see. What you think about Will Harris, new guy?
Will Harris, man, that forced fumble on Russ.
Yeah, too bad.
That was a big hit right there.
Yeah.
That was another drive stopper right there.
Yeah.
Because after that, they had to punt.
Right.
Like if Russ didn't recover that man, look, I'm telling y'all, that might have been one of the plays of the game for real.
No, I like Will Harris. You know, he's a for sure tackler.
Former Saint.
I know that's what some of the guys on the network was talking about during the broadcast of the game. They was saying like we kind of missed a lot of tackles last year, so we trying to like get all that tightened up.
Missed tackles,
We talking about
Frankie Luvu, man.
I mean, we'll get into him.
That hurt my feelings, man.
What'd you think? What you think about Trey Amos, the rookie corner?
Solid, man. He was real solid. He did have that one play where he gave up a first down, but he was playing solid coverage the whole game.
Yeah.
Solid coverage.
One thing I do want to say on defense, and this is kind of like an improvement that I was saying as far as like previous Commanders teams. If you notice how the Giants, they move Malik Neighbors a lot and put him in motion.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of times in the first half where he was getting a matchup on a linebacker or getting a matchup on Quan Martin. And Lattimore, Sanders still, or Amos wasn't following him around the field.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of switched it up in the second half and he really didn't do too much. Because I was kind of like, why they keep getting this matchup? Because it was like 2 straight passes. I know one jump, he fucked Quan Martin up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of like hit him with a jump.
And he went that way and he went this way.
This way. So he kind of fucked Shorty up. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's a good thing that we you know, making these adjustments, and it's not like something that's just a motherfucker just whooping our ass the whole fucking game and shit. So, you know, I kind of like the adjustments that we made on defense too. But, you know, like we said, man, everything ain't perfect. So as far as like bad shit, what'd you see out there that you wasn't fucking with?
Missed tackles. Frankie Luvu. He missed a tackle. I believe that led to a first down. Also, I did see penalties on both sides of the ball. Didn't like it. Felt like there was a lot of stuff that was either from rust or just things that we could just be more disciplined about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The type of penalties that they were. You know what I mean? Face mash. You fucking suplexing people, Lattimore. Like, just...
He was trying to have his WWE.
Yeah. Bobby Wagner, I kind of feel like it was more of, he was already in momentum, but, you know, a call is a call.
But at the same time, though, it's just like, why are you aiming at his head? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have, like, just, like, you were there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have hit him in the head or you didn't, he was still going to throw that duck up there and you could have had an interception.
And then as a defender, I don't care what sport it is. Anytime when you drive your arms through, they call it that shit.
Yeah, it's like, you know we can see you. Right?
They're like, we see you do it.
Yeah,
like,
so,
come on, man. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
What was getting on your nerves?
Man, it was a couple things, man. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not fucking with Connerly, but it's just like he looked kind of like nervous out there.
I think he was, bro.
And you know, from how they was hyping him up, you know what I'm saying, talking about, oh, he shut Abdul Carter down when Oregon.
And Abdul looked way more comfortable than he did.
Yeah, when Penn State had played Oregon last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he got beat a few times. I know he gave up 2 sacks at least, holding on a couple plays. But I mean, his first game, maybe, you know, I ain't gonna crucify the man. You know what I'm saying? It's just maybe it was just first game jitters. That's what I hope it was.
I mean, but we can't really give him too much of a hard time because we got Larry Tunsil too with the holding, and it's your veteran.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I ain't worried about him, but with Tunsil, it was like he knew he was beat.
So he's like, I gotta do something.
So it was like he kind of like just grabbed him.
I'm saving the play. Yeah.
And then he looked at the ref and smiled because he was just like, you know, you got me. You know what I'm saying? But it was like with Connerly, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of, I don't know,
was lost.
Kind of like had like lead feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Got to work on his footwork. Got to be quicker than that. You know what I'm saying?
And his recovery too.
Yeah. But But other than that, man, I really wasn't like tripping off too much. I mean, it was 12 penalties for about 80-some yards, 89 yards.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so, I mean, but 30 of them yards came from 2 plays.
True.
Lattimore and Wagner. So, the suplex, the Brock Lesnar impersonation, and the hands to the face and shit. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, I really wasn't, tripping out too much. I mean, we'll clean all that up. But like I said, off the ones didn't really get a lot of reps in preseason. Mm-hmm. So we just gonna chalk it up and just call it that.
A little bit of rust from Jaden on the throws.
Yeah.
Felt like there was at least 2 passes that, I wish we had back.
Yeah, I mean, well, one we talked about it earlier.
Drop.
Yeah. One we had talked about earlier, he kind of overshot Terry.
Yeah.
That was definitely
Terry was
right
gone.
there.
Terry was gone if he caught that one.
I know it was a play. I can't remember if it was in the 3rd quarter or the 4th quarter. I know it was I don't know if it was 2nd or 3rd down anyway. But it's kind of high to Debo. He kind of like reached up and kind of like went through, his fingertips or whatever. People would say you should have caught that. Yeah. But it was high and it was behind him. A lot of the passes.
And remember the pass that he caught was behind him too.
Yeah, it was. And even on the before Debo had threw the touchdown, the play while Debo was up at the top and he kind of like ran it in, and it was kind of overshot him a little bit, and what's his name? Debo kind of like skidded off his fingertips a little bit.
Yeah.
If he would have been right there, he could have pretty much walked in the end zone too. Right. But we got it back on the next play though, so
most definitely did.
Like I said, man, week 1 got the W. Wasn't
the prettiest, but it was a solid win.
Solid win. W's are hard to come by.
And the defense held them to 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points, man. Oh yeah,
and mind you, they was in the red zone multiple times.
Hey, look. Another thing I want to say, shout out to my man Trey. Talking about the Giants, they we averaged 30 points in the preseason, man. Yeah, take that 6 points with you, man.
Put it in your back pocket and sit on it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all with your 30 points per game in the preseason. Clap it up.
Look, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up right now. If y'all look at the preseason besides anything else, then a way for teams to figure out who the fuck they need to cut, then y'all gotta stop that shit.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't really be talking to a lot of niggas about football, because they just be saying crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that don't really be mattering or whatever. But, I mean, it is what it is, whatever, man. But, anyway, as far as next week, we got a short week against the Packers.
Big game.
They won today against Detroit. Smacked them niggas. Michael Parsons.
I think we broke Detroit, y'all. After last year, we made their coordinators and coaches leave. I mean, I think we broke them, man. I think we broke them.
I don't know, but,
I need them to make it to the playoffs again.
Yeah, no.
We would love to see y'all again, man.
Yeah.
Need y'all to make it to the playoffs, please.
Yeah, they gotta make the playoffs. They got some other shit going on with that. But yeah, Thursday, 8:00, Thursday night football. Packers, it's here or it's in Green Bay?
I actually think that game is in Green Bay because our first game was a home game.
Okay. Cool.
So I think we're traveling to Green Bay.
But the good thing is
the
Packers don't scare me, bro.
No, they don't. But I'm thinking about this time of year. Now, mind you, if you live in this area, right, you know how the weather changes. But this time of year, that cold comes the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So just imagine being here right now and it's 74, 80 degrees. And then you going to the airport and flying overnight and fucking end up in Lambeau. And it's fucking freezing. Yeah, it ain't no snow down there yet, but it's cold as shit out there, motherfucker, already.
Football weather, man.
Yeah, so I think for the players who ain't ready for that, you better get acclimated with it. You better put your sleeves on. If you're a wide receiver, you might not be able to do the sleeves. Might fuck up your catching.
Man, fuck them sleeves, man. We coming out there no sleeves, man.
Oh, you showing off? You do that?
Thugging, man.
All I'm thinking about, all that come to mind with me is when Miami goes out in the playoffs to play these cold ass teams.
Yeah, but that's why I never went, cause like, you know, they
or towards
about,
late in the season when they play.
But you know when they talk about building a new stadium and all that shit,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to build a dome, because I think that, you know, if you don't,
that's a part of the game for sure.
If you don't have, you know what I'm saying, home field advantage in the playoffs, it's just like, nigga, you okay.
But remember, there's teams like Dallas by my ass that'll open the dome up on the motherfucker.
I mean, not in the cold though, you know.
Shit me.
They ain't doing that.
I guarantee you, any team with a dome, if they're hosting somebody in the playoffs and they have the opportunity to make that motherfucker cold, hell.
Nah,
Okay.
bro, that shit gonna be on a cool 70.
Look, y'all put that in the comments. Y'all let me know. If you was a
cool
team
70.
in the playoffs and you had home field advantage, would you use your dome to disadvantage the other team?
But why would you do that if we've been playing with a dome over top of us the whole season? I'm gonna throw my own team off. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
You would be under that assumption, but this is my thing, right? So
And they probably practice in the fucking bubble. Like, they don't practice outside either. If they play in the dome, I doubt they practice outside.
if I was their coach, that dome would be open. Y'all not about to play in the comfort of this dome whenever the fuck y'all want to. Nah, fuck that.
Man, this is 2025 with a bunch of soft ass niggas that make millions of dollars. Bro.
Agreed. That's why you gotta get them niggas off their motherfucking game. Hey, look, nigga, we playing with the dome this game. Guess what? Dome open, nigga. Sun in your face, all that shit. Figure it out.
Oh man. But look, man, check this out, man. We'll be back in a second. We gonna run through some of the other games, Thursday night games and the 1 and 4 o'clock games right now. Right now, Right now, Baltimore is playing Buffalo. Started the second quarter. Baltimore is up 10-7. But yeah, we'll be back with the scores and some more stuff in a second. We'll be back to you in a minute.
Yes.
Alright, we back at it, man. We gonna shift gears for a second. We gonna talk about some of the other games that happened Thursday night and just go through the scores, couple stats, whatever. Nothing too crazy, but starting off, game 1, Dallas goes down to Philadelphia 24-20. Yeah, good news is Dallas lost. Bad news is Philly won. I mean, you know, somebody gotta lose, somebody gotta win. But yeah, fuck.
Unfortunately.
Crazy start to that game though, man. Jalen Carter spit on Dak, bro. Like, I don't fuck with the Cowboys at all, but damn, you gonna spit on him, you know, that's crazy.
Hey.
I mean, hey, look, Jalen Carter, probably one of the biggest human beings on earth. Could I fight him?
Man, fuck that. That nigga catching hands.
Hey,
Fuck that.
That's just gonna be an ass whooping I got.
Oh, well.
Cause you ain't gonna.
That nigga ain't never gonna be able to tell nobody he spit on my motherfucking ass. Fuck that.
You tripping, nigga.
And I ain't do shit? Nah.
Yeah, but that kind of baited him into it. But I mean, Dallas looked alright for a little second, but you know, Philly was just too much for him, man. Jalen Hurts was running wild on them niggas, man.
You know what was crazy though? It seemed like Dallas defense was some shit.
Last year.
No. Yeah, that too. No, but I'm just saying it was kind of like a flip flop. It was like Eagles offense was, you know, doing good at the beginning, and then just kind of fizzled out at the end. And it's like Cowboys defense was some shit at the beginning, and then towards the end of the game, that's when these niggas started playing.
Yeah, I mean,
That shit was crazy.
I think it was just like, you know, I think it was just like one of them things where they had that lightning delay, and it kind of like just shifted the whole energy of the game.
Yeah.
It was just like they only scored 3 points in the whole second half. It was they scored 41 points. The spread was 46.5. And they, you know what I'm saying, only scored, you know, 3 points after that. So, I mean, yeah, but yeah, whatever. Dallas and Philly. Kansas City goes down to the Chargers 21-27. Weird game.
It was.
For Kansas City. Not normally what you would see with them guys coming out, you know what I'm saying, week 1. A lot of times they're a lot more crisp than they were Thursday night. But I mean, it is what it is though. You know, can't win them all. Good showing by Justin Herbert. Vlad McConkey got loose. They had a good running attack. I forget their running back's name. They had a good, pretty decent game. Kansas City just, you know, couldn't get it going.
And then that defense, man, I don't know what the hell was going on with them.
Surprisingly, Indianapolis smacks Miami 33-8. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, looking like that boy out there.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, yeah.
Oh,
And remember, me and you was just talking about this, and I told you, I was like, look, I think the Colts gonna win that one, bro.
that change of scenery be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, we all know Daniel Jones some shit, but you know, different environment, different coaching staff. Hey, something may work out better for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. That was another crazy ass game too. I ain't watching none of it. I was just looking at some of the highlights. And Miami just looked off. Like, I don't know what's up with them niggas. I ain't putting them niggas on no parlays this year. They banned off of week 1. No bullshit. Let me see. The Steelers outlasted the Jets 34-32.
That was a close game.
Aaron Rodgers on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking Joe. 4 tutties.
And I'm pretty sure the fact that he was playing against the Jets gave him all the fuel he needed to whoop their motherfucking ass.
Yeah, because they couldn't carry shit. I mean, I know the nigga got hurt, and then last year they really couldn't get nothing going. But
they're talking shit on the way out.
Yeah, it's always good to stick it to your old team. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know.
Unfortunately for Justin Fields, he couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, he did. Damn, yeah.
Think about it. They lied to him and Russell Wilson.
They did swap. They
said
did pretty
both
much
of y'all niggas get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Fields played alright though. He had a rushing touchdown. Garrett Wilson had a touchdown.
Is it crazy they sent them both to New York?
Who?
Russ and Justin.
Yeah.
One with the Jets and one with the Giants.
Yeah, no, that is kind of crazy. But yeah, both of them niggas lost. Fuck. Carolina gets smacked by Jacksonville 26-10. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watching none of that shit.
I'm pretty sure if you Travis Hunter, you feeling good about the Jaguars right now. You like, you know what? That probably wasn't the best team in the world we just played, but we starting off 1-0.
That nigga cut his hair. He ugly as shit.
I gotta play him.
Looks like a motherfucking Ninja Turtle. Motherfucking Donatello looking at him. What's that, the purple one? Yeah. He already ugly as shit. Why the fuck?
So look, Travis Hunter, we like what you got going on. Focus on mainly being a wide receiver, a little bit of situational cornerback when you have to, and then grow a beard too. You know what I'm saying? All these things is gonna help.
Yeah, man. Sew your dreads back in, man. You down in Florida, they can do it down there. They like that. Arizona beats the Saints 20-13. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched that game either.
I knew that was gonna happen. The Saints is not gonna have a good year this year, y'all. If y'all betting for the Saints, don't do it.
What's your man name at the shop, Thomas? Shout out
to Thomas, man. You know, die-hard Saints fan, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
The only
he know this ain't the year. This ain't that right here.
Yeah. T2 good. Nothing good going on in New Orleans though.
No, not this year. Not this year, bro.
Tampa Bay outlasts Atlanta 23-20.
Atlanta, how the fuck did you do that, man? How the fuck did you do that?
I don't believe in the Falcons, man. They got a good running back.
But honestly, Michael Penix, because he's a good quarterback.
Piece of shit.
Alright, I'm telling you. We gonna see them. They gonna fuck around and make it to the playoffs this season. Y'all remember I said this
Who's
shit?
gonna make the playoffs?
The Falcons.
Bet it. But a dub they don't.
Dub they do, dub they don't. Y'all seen it first.
Yeah.
Alright? Think about who in their division. Yeah, you got the Bucks. But you got the fucking Saints and the Panthers. That's wild card.
They ain't gonna get no wild card. The NFC East team and the NFC North team gonna get the wild card.
Think so?
Yep.
Well, for sure with us and the Eagles both coming out of the same division. That's gonna be tough for them.
Yeah, thanks for the dub. Let me see. Cincinnati outlasts the Browns 17-16. Kind of a weird game too.
And it was a close game.
It was a close game.
Yeah.
I know Chase Brown scored a touchdown. Jamal Chase, you fucked me up. Didn't get my touchdown. Needed that for that parlay, but it's all good. It's all good. Y'all got the W. Y'all
First of all, what was
Jamal?
Jamal Chase stats too? Just for the record.
I don't know. He didn't give him a touchdown, so I don't care.
I'm just going off the assumption he probably didn't catch the ball many times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Las Vegas Raiders outlast the New England Patriots 20-13.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Drake May, decent game.
Genty, solid.
Genty was solid, 40 yards and a touchdown. You know, I mean, first game I did, he scored a touchdown. Shout out to him.
As a running back, first game scoring a touchdown is always going to be a good thing.
Yeah. San Francisco, 17-13. They outlast the Seahawks. Oh yeah, they had Brian Robinson out there. I seen someone on Twitter, man. They was kind of going on B-Rob. So you know, yeah. Thanks for the 6th round pick. He was ball. I ain't like that nigga no way. I mean, he got shot or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like you know,
he don't mean as a person. We were just saying as a player.
We respect niggas that go through shit and then come back and then do it. But nigga, you got to move your feet, play boy. It's just like, bro. You just,
maybe you can't.
What do you mean?
After that bullet in the thigh, maybe you can't, man. Maybe you just going from team to team, taking money.
Everybody's like, just stealing money, and shit. Rams beat the Texans 14-9. I ain't watched shit out of that either.
And first of all, for the Rams, how y'all even let that game be that close? I honestly thought the Rams was going to run over them.
Oh, the Texans?
Yeah, offensively. I thought the Rams' offense was going to match with the Texans' defense pretty well. Texans has a pretty good secondary. But I feel like with all the weapons that the Rams have now, I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Getting less than 24 points is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, man. Green Bay stomps Detroit 27-13. I know Jordan Love had 2 touchdowns. Jared Goff had a turnover. I mean, they did score towards the end of the game, but
doesn't that matter?
Not really. It's garbage time touchdown, you know. But yeah, I know the Commanders. We got Packers coming up Thursday night at 8. That's all for the NFL. Still got Baltimore and Buffalo going on right now. Still in the second quarter. Baltimore is up 17-7. We're gonna take a break for a second. We're gonna shift gears again for a little bit. Talk about some other shit we got going on. Matchup Podcast. All right, we back to y'all, man. Let's talk about this. So, we will have a Telegram or a Discord sports betting chat available for you guys by next week. Kind of got a little sidetracked this week trying to get everything together with this. But just to let y'all know, as for week 1, I am 5 for 5 in my money line bets. I don't know what you looking like, but as of right now, I'm in the lead, so I'm 1-0 right now.
Only did one money line bet, and because of the fucking Falcons.
And you lost.
The fucking Falcons.
So, trust in the bones. If you want to believe in something, believe in me, bitch. But as far as next week goes, I got a 5-leg, 45-leg money line. We're going to take the Bills over the Jets, Cowboys over the Giants, 49ers over the Bears, 49ers, Lions over the Bears, excuse me, my bad. And 49ers over the Saints and Ravens over the Browns. If you bet that right now, that's a plus 333. If you in the numerology and all that shit, I'm not too sure what it means, but I think it means something lucky. So, if you want to drop that shit right now, go ahead and do that. Bet 100, you get $333 back, so you're running out with $433. Like I said, Telegram or Discord will be up and running by week 2. So, like I said, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the page. You can follow us everywhere at matchup_podcast. Links will be in bio. It's going to be free for a while, but once we start smacking shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't work for free, man. We do all this research, get all this information for y'all, try to have good content, try to have good insights, and a bunch of niggas just up here running our mouth acting like we don't know what the fuck we talking about. So, you know, like I said, I'm 5 for 5 today. I won my money though. My money in my pocket, you dig? So, yeah, fuck with us, man. But on some other shit, let's switch gears to entertainment. We gonna put the computer down. We gonna get off sports for a little second. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta, bro?